Hello everybody, this is Josh Explain Place, and today we continue to grow, expand and improve our city of Port Austin in Cities Skylines 2 in this episode number 14. And as you can see, previously we completed this hill neighborhood. I think it looks really nice, especially the park that we built. And I also think I know what we're gonna do in today's episode, so let's begin. And before we continue with my idea for today's episode, I do want to first of all take a look at our city. Let's see how we are doing. First of all, with the data for electricity, I think we're doing well. We're selling what we don't use. That's great. Same thing for water and sewage. In terms of healthcare, I think we're going to need another crematorium pretty soon. I think we're going to have issues with that. We finally got garbage management under control. As you can see, all the buildings here are green, and we can actually just update this recycling center. Fire and rescue, I also think we're doing well. Same thing with police, there's not really that much crime. In terms of education, that's something that we do need to start working on. For example, the capacity that we have for elementary school and high schools are basically half of the eligible students. And when we talk about college and university, it's almost 1/4. So basically we need 4 times as many universities and colleges and twice as many high schools and elementary schools. But I think that's going to be part of one of our next episodes. But I think that we are doing really, really well, especially in happiness. Of course, there's places where happiness isn't going to be as high, but overall, I think we're doing great. We have the highest green smile face, so I think we're doing pretty much very, very well. And in terms of money, we're doing also really well in terms of the monthly surplus, which means that maybe for now, let's just pay just a little bit of the loan that we have outstanding, and we'll let it just run a bit. And finally, the reason why I wanted to stop just a little bit to look at our city is because of the population that we currently have. It's about 135,000 people, and for having done what we have done, we've done things slow, without rushing, just trying to get everything tuned to work more or less well enough with City Skylines 2. I think we are having and we're doing a great job, and this is a really, really nice city for us to be playing it. I do think so. I think that there's of course a lot of things we need to improve. For example, even though this demand went up and down, now it's going up again, we do need to continue expanding this city as much as we can, especially with low density residential area. Maybe this wasn't the perfect map to do that, but again, it adds into the challenge of the city that we have. But I think that all of these, most of it, can be definitely converted into low density residential. Again, we're doing well. Now that we have coverage for fire with the helicopter, we do have to keep improving on our public transport. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the bus stop that had all the hundreds and hundreds of people waiting. Or it could be even this one. As you can see, I'm glad that it's working. I do think that things would be a lot better if we had bicycles, and I hope that can be coming soon into the city. But at least for now, it's working well. We do have to expand the lines. We do have to expand again this line to make it curve and completely keep on going here. I think that's gonna be great, especially because people are gonna be able to get into the bus from here, just go anywhere they want. And so for today's episode, there's only one thing I want to do, and I want to do this because I was watching a video regarding MEX airport in Chicago, the one that used to be in a man-made peninsula. And while watching that, I realized that's what we did in here, and that's what a lot of people do, of course, when playing City Skylines. And that's something that I think we are gonna do also in here. Just another man-made peninsula to be able to accommodate the new airport. And in this case, it's gonna be just a regular airport, which is this regular airport. Then we might be able to do the international airport. That's for later. And of course, much later, we can do Chirp X. But for now, we can do the airport. And I was thinking to do the peninsula in here, which means that we're gonna need, at the very least, 1 or 2 more tiles. And yes, it has to be, it shows in there 1 tile. I think 1. Let's try to do 1 for now. And yeah, it's gonna be 2 tiles definitely. And I think this would be a great place. So now we unlocked milestone 15. We don't talk a lot about the milestones anymore, but let's do that for now, since we are a metropolis, which is really cool. So as you can see, there's really not much to really unlock once you get up to a certain point. And I think the last one was this one, small city. And so after that, it's just getting a little bit of money, getting more development points, and getting more tile expansion permits to buy some tiles. What we have definitely neglected is this development progress tree, because there's really nothing that we kinda want or need. So we're gonna leave it for that. So let's buy tram. And again, we don't need the international airport. Let's see what else we can buy. We have a prison. Let's do the central bank. We've unlocked everything here. Let's see what else we can do. We can unlock this one later. Let's unlock the technical university, the medical university, the radio telescope, and the geological research station or center. That leaves us with 10 points. Anything else that we might actually want? I don't think so. I think that's okay for now. So we should be fine. There you go. So let's take a look what we unlocked. We unlocked the tram. And I think one of our next couple of episodes, we might want to do the tram. And I think the tram is going to go in this road, right? That's the perfect one. And then in this other road avenue. Again, let's not worry about that, because that's something that we're not going to do on this episode. So let's take a look at our airport. And yeah, that's gonna fit just perfectly here, right? I think that's just gonna be perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make our man-made peninsula, and let's see how that works right now. So we'll be back. And well, I think this is looking not that bad. Of course, I do wish we had the same tools that we had in SimCity 4, right? Just to be able to do complete straight lines and whatnot. But unfortunately, we don't. And it's just a little bit weird for me. Let me also add, let's add this pavement surface. And so the next thing that we need to do is to draw the routes with the passenger airline tool. So let's do this first line into here, and let's route the other ones too. And I think those lines are the ones that we're able to open. Yeah, definitely there's only 5. And let's take a look and see all of this really quick. We can go line by line. I also want to change these to 5, or we'll leave them at 6. I think 6 is good enough. And let's take a look at that one and change it for all the other ones. That way we can see airplanes with different colors arriving. That's gonna look just really cool. And the last thing that we need to do is to try to do a bus road. So let's see how we can do that in here, not to disrupt this that much. So maybe we can do it from here and here. I think this is gonna be just perfect, and we can have our bus stop in here. And that way we can have one line go from here into the bus station. So let's do that really quick. I think that's gonna work really well. Let's take a look at how many buses we have. And yeah, let's add another garage. That way we can have a couple more buses in here. And do we have money to move this so we can move it? Yes, we do. So let's add one more in here. And yeah, that should be enough. Because I know we're gonna have more, one more line that I want to put in here. And it's gonna be a small line that's gonna go from here to here and then back. Right, that's gonna work well. And let's just change the color. Maybe we can do, let's try to do orange. Maybe that should be fine. And there's an issue here. It says small plaza, crime scene. Okay, we'll be fine. There's no lights anywhere in here. And I think that little by little, this airport is going to start getting very, very busy. hopefully, right? And that's gonna be just great. As you can see here, it's already getting there. It's just gonna work really, really nice to get more tourists into our city. Hopefully that's gonna work really well. Let's take a look at what type of upgrades we have. We have the business lounge, which we're gonna do. We also have the cargo terminal, which we're not gonna do yet. And we have the airport services, so that's just gonna be great. And we are missing the taxi shelter, and let's put it in here. Let's put it in here. That's gonna be just great, just in case some people want to get some more taxis. And let's just add a little small plaza. I think this is gonna be just great. There's already a lot of buildings in here that popped up. Once again, and I know I've been saying this, I wish we could put this zone as just to be tourism. I think that would be very, very helpful. Right? And so let's see what other thing we can do before the end of this episode. And there's a lot of traffic in here. But it's just regular traffic. Right? I think it's all because of this. And we might want to change the color of this asphalt, this concrete, sorry. Should know better. I think it looks a little bit weird. But let's just add a little bit more commercial in this part. And I think that's just gonna be great. And it's looking really, really, really nice. Our city is growing. And as you can see, now that we have this really cool airport, it should work really well. And so far, everything is going well, right? We shouldn't worry about it yet. So we'll see how that goes. And this is going to complete our episode number 15. It might be a little bit shorter than usual, but that's because I really just wanted to focus on one thing, and that was to make this little man-made peninsula. Of course, it's not perfect. I wish we were able to do things a little bit better, but I think it's working really, really well. And I think we should be fine again for now. Hopefully, we start getting more tourism and helping our economy grow a little bit more. But otherwise, I think we are doing just well. As always, I want to thank you for watching and liking this video. Don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section. And also thank you for subscribing. We'll see each other on our next episode. Thank you.